guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Lauren with The Intentional Legacy, and today I'm just going to go really quickly through my planner setup, my catch-all planner setup for 2021. So first and foremost, I am using the Louis Vuitton GM Agenda, which is the A5 size. I got this beauty when last year, I want to say, at least last year, as a gift to myself for finishing my doctorate. And so, yeah, like I told you guys, I am Dr. L Boogie. So she just made me feel official. I mean, look, not that all of that work didn't make me feel official, but here we go. So first and foremost, we have the agenda has 2 pockets. I use these for kind of action item to do, so only things that are still outstanding that I actually have to do I put papers in here, and then as soon as I've done whatever is on the paper, I get rid of it. My preference is to never have anything in here, but you know, it helps me remember. So first and foremost, I have this quote, "What is done in love is done well," by Vincent van Gogh. And then I have this sticker from the Golden Girls, I believe this is a hand-drawn sticker I got from Etsy over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now. And I really love the sticker. I won't stick it on anything. I use this as a reminder of my mommy. She passed away some years ago, and I always felt like we were like Golden Girls. She was very quick-witted and funny and awesome. And she passed away young, unfortunately, but I thought that she and I would just be rocking out, you know. She's my boo. So this just reminds me of Mommy Boo. And this beautiful lady here is a dashboard I got from Etsy. And I'll just say it now. Anything that I have, I will try to link it down below. But most of the stuff that I have in terms of dashboards, I've had for at least a year. I'm the kind of person I like what I like, and I will keep it. You know, I'll switch out a couple of things. But when it comes to the planner, especially because I use this for work and personal, and you know, I try to keep it as streamlined as possible, not too much extra. But I'll show you an example of some that I had where I was, you know, a little bit more creative. So this young lady, loved her because she's brown, wears glasses, and has locks, and that is how your girl looks. So I searched high and low specifically for a dashboard with a woman that had locks, and I love it. So she's the first thing you see, and I love going into meetings and opening up my book and be like, pay out. People looking like, what? Yeah, like, don't sweat the technique, son. We good. So then we have a note that my son just gave me randomly one day, and it really touched me. So I punched some holes in it, put a clear piece of vellum, and leave it there. And yeah, I don't have anything for my daughter before y'all say, because, you know, she's a teenager. She don't really write notes, but I was going to look for something that she may have given me for Mother's Day. But it just, you know, again, makes me feel good and reminds me of why I do what I do. These 6 laminated tabs, along with the monthly, weekly, and daily tabs, all came from the same shop in Etsy. Again, I've had them for a while. They did come from a spot abroad, and so it took a really long time for me to get them. But I liked the color palette of the blue and gold for a number of reasons. And so I did not actually label them. I don't feel like I need to. I'm the only one looking in here. I know what I have and I know where it is. And just in case I need to change stuff, I know folks will be like, you could put a sticker, but I just decided not to. I'm good. My first section is always my calendar section. And so someone gave this to me, and it says, "Never let yesterday use up today." I thought that was very appropriate for the calendar section. And I'll go back and you see the little Beyonce sticker, and I love this freaking engagement ring sticker. Super cute. I didn't get it, so I can't tell you where to get it from. All of my calendar inserts are from cloth and paper. And so I use for the monthly, it has an annual layout. The transparent stickers mark my paydays for the year, God willing. Very blessed and happy and grateful to be employed and looking forward to staying employed. Again, God willing. So this marks that, so I can kind of plan accordingly and see when things fall. Right now, I only have 1 month in here, and basically my month is for a very high level, like travel, days off, those types of things. I do or I will use a sticker just to kind of give it kind of a theme for the month, and then paydays and holidays, which I really liked with these inserts. They put the holidays. And that helps me too when the kids are out from school and things like that. So that is that. This girl, love this because I am very much a jeans and stilettos kind of girl. I actually have a pair of shoes like that. I miss wearing shoes, right? So, but I love this, and it fits with my theme and my color palette. So this is something new I added. I have the undated hourly, and so I use this for meetings and tasks, but mainly meetings for myself, professionally, personally, and in any organizations I'm part of, and for my son. Any meetings that I share with my hubby and my daughter go on my Google Calendar, because it's easy to update, and like my daughter's work schedule and things, we just update it there. But this is like a very rough version of calendar blocking. If you want to know more about that, I could definitely do a video. I learned about calendar blocking from Amy Landino. You can check out her channel. She's amazing in terms of organization and motivation, and it really helped me when I was trying to balance work, school, teaching, and my family. So recommend that. And then along with this tab, I keep this little card in here. Think happy today and smile. This came with, I think I ordered, from yaogreetings.com. And this came into a sticker shop, and I loved it. So just decided to punch some holes in it and stick it in there. And then my daily is also from Cloth and Paper, and it gives me just a nice, snapshot of my day, schedules, priorities, to-do lists, and note. I'm definitely a person that needs all of this in one day, one page for the day, because otherwise I can get caught up doing stuff for work but not for teaching, or doing stuff for teaching and not for my organizations. And so since I have a couple of things that I'm into, it's just a good way to manage it all. This vellum also came with these tabs and pretty gold, rose goldish type thing. And then these meeting inserts. The next section is my meetings, from Jane's Agenda. It's a shop on Etsy. And what I loved about this is that you can put date, time, purpose, location, your action items, who attended. It gives all of the pertinent information on one page, and then all of my free-flowing notes on the next page. And if it can't fit on these 2 pages, then it's more than a meeting for me. I try to keep it as succinct as possible. Then I like to put random things in my planner that will make me smile, especially, like I said, because I use this for business, but I still need to be uplifted, right? Or sometimes, somebody else may be sitting next to you and see the card and be uplifted. So I've had several times people, want to be nosy looking all in my stuff, but people will look and they'll be like, oh, wow, that's cute, So there's nothing wrong with making them conversation pieces. Back when we used to actually have face-to-face meetings, now everything is Zoom and virtual, but hopefully when we get back to that place. And I also use these cards to send notes to hubby and like baby girl and stuff like that, stick it in the book bags and whatnot. I got these from TJ Maxx. So these are some older inserts from Cloth and Paper, just blank notes. And then I'll use every once in a while just some blank A5 paper, and just, this is when I'm kind of free form writing. Not necessarily have to do it in a meeting, but it is notes. And so this way I can just go and go and go. And you see, I do colors, I do highlight, and these are notes that I just keep for myself. They're not attached necessarily to a meeting. My next section is teaching. I got this dashboard, Peace, Love, and Teach. And so this is the first year that I am, first year that I haven't put a teaching section in my planner. I used to do notes, but an actual kind of lesson plan. There is 16 weeks because I have a 16-week semester. Again, very short and sweet. I used to have a teaching planner, a separate book, which was great, but at the same time, then I had another book to update, and I had to go to another place to look at information, and in some cases carry another book. And if it's not easy and free-flowing for me, I won't stick to it. So this is a new thing I'm trying that actually came from a previous planner that I had. And next I have from Brooklyn Grace & Co. this nice dashboard. It says, make your vision so clear that your fears become irrelevant. So again, always sticking with the motivation. I thought this was dope. And again, it's in my color scheme. And I put Bible study. Now, I can't remember where I got these from, but I just got them off of Etsy. So these are fairly new. And this is the first time I've ever put Bible study in like a professional planner. I normally would have something separate. But again, I feel like I needed to just have everything in one place, in one book. And even, you know, during my day, there are times where I'm like, look, I just need to say a quick prayer or get something off my mind. And this was the place for me to do that. And the reason why I did that, I'll show you guys, is because I used to use the Hobonichi Techo planner in 2019. This was a great planner in terms of having everything in one. The only thing I didn't care for is like the book definitely got worn, as you can see. But it was the first time that I had a planner that had the weekly, the monthly. So I had everything for the monthly. Here is the weekly, hourly, like I was telling you. I was all into decorating it, and then I was tracking everything, including meal prep, workout, all of that in my hourly. And then in the daily sheets, what I loved is that it went 7 days a week. It was dated. So my Sunday, I actually had my Bible study in here. I had, you know, to-do lists for work and for teaching or for school. I would put little, at one point I was going through and doing like a weekly, I think, poem. So if you love poems by Rumi, I would do a little love poem. Just, it had a lot of, it encouraged me to do a lot of different things. And there's some great videos out there about people kind of memory planning with their functional plans. And so the Hobonichi was great for that, but the book became a lot. And then one other thing, it was great for when I used it, but I didn't necessarily want to carry my memory plans around me and my professional plans. So, you know, again, if I'm sitting here, for example, this could be both functional and stream of thought. And if I pull this out in a meeting, people are looking like, you up in here scrapbooking and stuff. So, you know, it just made sense to kind of keep that part separate. But I included the Bible study for this. And then these two sets of inserts, this is kind of my wellness section. So I have meal planning inserts and fitness tracking inserts, both from At Home with Nikki. So again, something I'm just trying. I've meal planned in the past, but not actually having the grocery list and stuff. So it was getting kind of scrunched on my calendar. So I'm like, this makes sense just to have this here, and you can kind of check off really quick the items that you're going to use, because I do, you know, order my groceries like every week, every 2 weeks. And then fitness tracking, I felt I needed this because I'm not going to the gym because of the pandemic, and I need to make sure that I'm making myself accountable for physical wellness while at home. So that's drinking water, tracking what I eat, and definitely working out. So that's a big goal of mine now that I'm not in school and just need to get back to taking care of me. My final section is finance section. And as you've heard me talk about before, I use the Budget Moms Budget by Paycheck book. I do have a little affirmation here. I choose to think only positive thoughts about money. Pretty sure I did a money mantra video on that. What I liked about this is like the instruction part of her booklet. So she has a booklet for every month. I took the instructions out and just punched holes in them because it was already the appropriate size. But there were some items in here like the financial plan, so your goals, short, medium, long-term goals that I'm still filling in, membership subscription that I like, annual savings that I do want to track, sinking funds. Not sure if I'm going to color this in, but I may. And then some other items. The bill tracker I definitely like. So when I'm at work or wherever I'm at, just to keep a reminder, I not only check off, instead of checking off that I've paid the bill, I actually put the amounts in here so I can see like how I'm trending in terms of payment and what I'm allocating my budget to. So I love a budget tracker. Then I have a reminder of the Dave Ramsey baby steps. In here, I keep a list of books and financial literacy, as well as personal development books. So I keep a list of books there. And then I got, what is this? Natalie Rebecca Designs. She had an expense tracker that I used, but I'm not sure why I kept this one in here. I don't think I'm actually going to use this. I have that in the booklet. And then I have vehicle maintenance. So for my car that I drive and the car that my daughter will be driving, just keeping track of inspections and, you know, oil changes and brakes and tires and stuff. Not just for me, but also for my daughter, so that when she is away at college and stuff, we know when things have gotten done. And finally, I just have a couple of pouches in here. I end on the note, You Can Make Anything by Writing by C.S. Lewis. This came from Cloth and Paper, and I'm a strong believer of writing it down, making it real, and manifesting it. And then the last thing is the Budget Mom insert book. And I just, the Budget Mom book, I use an insert, the monthly book. So here's my monthly layout for my bills. I track my savings, and then I do a monthly budget, and then I do the paycheck budget. So I love this because it just allows me to have everything at my fingertips, my expense tracker. And then if I go somewhere and I feel like I don't need this, I can always take it out, makes the binder a little thinner, and we're good to go. So I hope you enjoyed that flip through. If there's anything else you want to see in more detail, please let me know. Happy planning. Hope you are doing well, and let's continue to manage things. Peace out.